What's good, y'all? What's good? It's Main Biker. Yo, I gotta make this video, man. Cause it's like, man, every time I try to like root for Crawford a little bit, like due to the fact that we supported this dude so heavy back in the days, man. It's like this dude come on YouTube, bro, and he's $1 million worth of game with Gilly and Wallow, and this dude is up here lying, bro. And I feel like he purposely lies. It's like, bro, stop playing with the fans, bro. We know what we watching. You can lie to these casual dudes and these goddamn fanatics that don't pay attention to the sport, but people like me, I pay attention to the sport, bro. You up here lying your tail off talking about other side of the street didn't start until you came to the division, and you ain't never heard the term other side of the street. When in fact you don't even want to mention you don't even want to mention the truth. And I know you heard the other side of the street talk before, because you heard it from Timothy Bradley right over there on ESPN. Right over there on ESPN commentary with Top Rank. You heard it from Timothy bald-headed Bradley. And the problem is that Bradley did it to Errol Spence. Bradley did that to Errol Spence when Errol Spence became his mandatory. Bradley did to Errol Spence and then decided to retire shortly after. Bradley was the one talking about, oh, he's on the other side of the street, we don't do business with PVC, all that spicy talk. And now y'all up here lying. You're lying your tails off trying to make it seem like Errol Spence just made this up. Errol Spence just came up with his term, when in fact y'all already know. Most of them sanctioning bodies don't even, most of these promoters, a lot of times, unless it's beneficial to both their pockets, they don't even want to put their fighters in there with the opposition, with the opposition promoter. So stop the cap, bro. Yo, you're not talking to no idiots, bro. Like, I understand you could try to pull the wool over Gilly and Wallow eyes, because I do believe Gilly know the sport a little bit, but in fact I think Gilly know the sport quite a decent bit. Wallow don't really know the sport at all for the most part. But Crawford, stop lying, bro. Then on top of it, he tried to talk about, oh, look at when he fought Kell Brook. Look what I did to Kell Brook. What you don't want to mention is that Kell Brook was mad old, a lot years older than when Errol fought him. When Errol fought him, he was at his prime. Crawford is doing the same thing Pacquiao did. Floyd will fight the fighters at their best. Pacquiao will fight them when they're already depleted, or he will weight drain their asses and then fight them, and then Pacquiao will look spectacular and everyone's like, yo, you saw what Pacquiao did against him? Oh, Floyd didn't do that against him. Floyd will kill him. Pacquiao will kill him. Pacquiao's gonna kill Floyd, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yo, different times, different weight classes, and all of that matters. Floyd would fight them at their best weight, their natural weight. Pacquiao will fight them weight draining them. Pacquiao was the first weight draining king before Canelo. Trust me, go look at it. Pacquiao was major for catch weights. Then he's talking about, oh, look what I did to... First off, on top of it, we saw Amir Khan putting hands on you and all that too before you actually got the knockout. In fact, even Kell Brook had your eyes busted up. But you talking about you fought the better competition. Alright, so we got the two people. Let's go with the two people y'all fought in common. You fought Kell Brook after he had 2 broken eyes because Errol Spence broke the other eye after Triple G broke the first eye. You get no props for that, bro. Plus on top of it was mad years later. Man was done, moved up weight and all that extra stuff, came back down to the division to fight you. He done went up to like 2 divisions and came down 2 divisions to fight you. So cut the crap. He fought Triple G at 160. Then he fought, I think he did a couple of fights at 154. I think he did 2 fights at 154. Didn't look that good. Then he came back down to 147, and that's where and then eventually fought Crawford. And Crawford beat him, even though Kell Brook was jabbing the shit out of Crawford and busting his eyes up. Then on top of it, alright, cool. Let's go with Sean Porter. Sean Porter and Terence Crawford is like best buddies, #1, allegedly. They said it. I didn't say it. They saying they was best buddies and all that stuff, and they don't want to fight each other and blah blah blah. I don't want to fight my friend. Then we see Sean Porter going to fight when it was kind of mandated that they fight. We see Sean Porter going there with retirement on his mind because he already know he wanted to retire. Went in there and stole money from y'all. Stole money. He stole money from everybody that paid for those fights. And whether they were there or paid for the pay-per-view or whatever, or even watch it free on TV, even if you watched it free, he stole from y'all because he stole your time. Sean Porter went in there and laid a dud. He did not train for the fight. His dad said he didn't train. His dad said the first sign of trouble, I'm pulling you out the fight. That was not the same energy he had for Errol Spence when he fought Errol Spence years ago. He didn't come in there with, oh, I ain't training or none of that. Errol Spence in Sean Porter hating ass eyes, Errol Spence was his nemesis, rightfully so. I mean, it's a fight game. His dad also used to work with Errol Spence back in the days. Sean Porter wanted to go in there and destroyed Errol Spence by any means necessary, and he trained like an animal. That was one of the best Sean Porters we ever seen. That one and the one that was against Keith Thurman. He was in there to really wreck. When he fought Sean Porter, we saw none of that dog. We saw none of that animosity. And even with the mediocre performance he put on, he still had Terence Crawford eyes looking crazy. So did Kell Brook had Terence Crawford eyes looking crazy. Y'all don't think Errol Spence is going to have his Terence Crawford eyes looking crazy when Errol Spence got a finesse jab? Kell Brook got a decent jab. Sean Porter have a decent jab. But we saw how they had Terence Crawford face looking. So we already know what's going to happen. What's more likely going to happen. He's going to get jabbed up a lot, and that eye is going to look like that. Now, whoever wins, we don't know yet. We don't know. But we do know. We saw what we saw, and Crawford up here lying on $1 million worth of game, talking about, oh, look what I did to them. Man, cut the crap. Cut the crap. Even Bob Arum said he loses money with you, so he ain't. What is it? What? Wait, let me get it right. Bob Arum said, I could have bought 2 mansions in Beverly Hills on the money that I lose promoting Terence Crawford. I don't want him. He can leave after this. Get out my face. Crawford hated it, decided to go sue Bob Arum. What happened to the lawsuit? Dropped. What happened? When we was fighting for Crawford's rights, when Bob Arum was talking spicy about him, Crawford came out and told us, oh, I love Bob. Y'all don't know his heart. I know his heart. Nigga, what? You don't know no man's heart, bro. He's your promoter. You're a goddamn donkey to him. Get out there and make my money, boy. That's what he's saying behind closed doors. So cut the crap and tell your boss, and I tell my boss this, and we fight. Bro, we already know. Bob Arum and your own manager, Bo Mack. Big Mac put you on blast. Big Mac put you on blast and said straight up, we turned down the Pacquiao fight. Yeah, Pacquiao signed the contract to fight Crawford, and we turned it down. Why? Why'd you turn it down? Oh, I reviewed the contract, and I didn't think everything was on the up and up because we wanted them to give us the money up front, and they wanted to give us the money after. Bro, are you fighting for legacy and the paper? Obviously you're gonna get paid, but what about your legacy also? You didn't care. It's obvious Errol Spence fought the better competition. Then he's gonna, on top of it, this goddamn sucker's gonna be like, oh, he gonna try to make it seem like Danny Garcia's light work, when in fact Danny Garcia beat the brakes out of you in the amateurs. How about you mention that? Didn't Danny Garcia beat you up in the amateurs, bro? Yo, this joint is huge. Yo, that joint is huge. Yeah, Danny Garcia beat the brakes out of you in the amateurs. You came into 147. Danny Garcia was still there. Why didn't you go get your get-backs? Why didn't you go get your get-backs in the pros? Show us that you could beat up on Danny Garcia in the pros. Because I believe Danny Garcia might have washed him. Straight up. I do think Terence Crawford is nice, but he did not fight the better competition than Errol Spence. Errol Spence fought the better competition. You got dudes that put paws and beat you up in the amateurs. You ain't even get to go to the goddamn you ain't even get a goddamn medal because boys has been beating the brakes out of you. Little ass Garcia, little ass Gary Russell Jr. done broke your jaw. Like, come on, bro. And called you out and was gonna come up in the weight division to fight you allegedly. I know, I mean, whether it happened or not, still, come on, you had a little dude calling you out that broke your jaw. You don't want no get back talking about you'll break his neck. Nah, you guys fight for a living and fight for money. Put the gloves on and beat him up. Show us, because Gary up 1. I don't know what the hell you talking about. Gary up 1. What you talking about? Gary broke his shit and you did nothing about it except said, oh, I'll break his neck. He broke your jaw. You hypothetically talking about you'll break his neck. He broke your jaw, bro. The hell you talking about, yo? Crawford be up here capping, bro. Every time I try to like look out for this, like try to like give the dude like credit and all that, it's like he forces you to come back and just like mention to him like the stuff that you know, because he goes on these panels and he talk to these guys that don't pay attention to the sport. Then we talk about Ugas. Ugas broke your shit too. Ugas dog walked you in the Emmys. You don't want no get back? Ugas fighting 147 division, bro. You don't want no get back? Crawford is mad annoying, bro. This dude make everybody do the heavy lifting for him because he don't want to fight no real competition. He want Errol Spence to do all the hard work, and then this nigga come in and get the fight last minute and still want 50-50 and still want all kind of fucking perks to go with the fight. Want to see books and all kind of wild shit. Bro, if you don't get your bitch ass in the ring and fight, bro. I was trying to make this video without cursing. Exhaust. Tunnel exhaust. Yeah, you don't get your bitch ass in the ring and fight that man and stop talking all that bullshit, bro. Like we know what you up to, bro. Stop the cap. Stop the cap, Crawford. We know what you up to, bro. You full of trash. Lying your ass off up here, bro. Ugas broke your shit up in the Emmys. Flawless victory, bro. Flawless victory. And you came in the pros and wanted no get backs. That's crazy. I would want some get back. We in the same division now. Where your get backs at, bro? Where your get backs at? I wouldn't want that smoke back. He never run it back. That's the problem. These dudes that done spanked him up and all that, they in this division right now. I mean, oh shit. I mean, Danny Garcia moved out the division, but them other dudes is in the division right now. Why you ain't want no get backs with them? Exactly. Crawford be lying up here to y'all, bro, telling y'all whatever y'all want to hear, and telling y'all whatever you want to tell y'all, and y'all don't know better, so a lot of y'all listen to him and believe it and believe he's the realest and he's the man and all that stuff, when in fact he's the one that ducked Manny Pacquiao, when in fact he's the one that been holding up the Errol Spence fight. Errol Spence had to damn near tucked his tail on paperwork wise just to fight Crawford, bro, because this guy wants so goddamn much and does not deserve it. He got one belt. When have y'all seen that? This dude is not more popular. He don't sell as much tickets. He got one belt. Errol Spence got 3 belts and fought the better competition and sell more tickets. More popular and everything. And yet, he got to sit there and give this bum-ass dude 50-50. And I'm only saying bum-ass. He's not a bum fighter. I'm saying bum-ass as in mentality. Crawford has a bum mentality, bro, and I don't like that joint, bro. It make you not want to root for him no matter how nice he is. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. When have y'all ever seen that? The man with all the belts got to sit there and still get 50-50 with the guy that don't sell and only have 1 belt. And got the belt from a school teacher. Let's get it right. From an Australian school teacher. An Australian school teacher is who Terence Crawford got his belt from. That got the belt off of a robbery against Manny Pacquiao in Australia. Now y'all see why y'all should give Devin Haney all the props? Foreigners get robbed in... Drive! The hell is wrong with you? Foreigners get robbed in Australia. That's the problem with these fools that don't know where they're going. Set your GPS before you drive, you idiot. Got his goddamn head down. Yeah. Then he's like, then dude up here talking about how the Sean Porter fight, Sean Porter was an easy fight, and oh wait, hold on. On top of it, when Errol Spence, because Crawford up here lying again, talking about, oh, Spence said, oh, I'm gonna take the easy route. He knows clearly what Errol Spence is talking about, but the guy is such a schemer and a scammer and a conniving little piece of crap, bro. He's gonna sit here and act like he don't know what Errol Spence was talking about. As if Errol Spence said, oh, let me fight the easier competitions. Yo, look at the resume, bro. Look at who Terence Crawford beat at their best, and look at who at 147, and look at who, in fact, even at 140, Terence Crawford didn't even face a stiff competition. He didn't face no stiff competition like that at 140. Danny Garcia competition at 140 was way stiffer than Terence Crawford. That's a fact. Prove it. Prove me wrong. Any of y'all, prove me wrong. Danny Garcia had stiffer competition at 140 than Terence Crawford. Anyways, but he up here capping, talking about how like he don't like Errol Spence meant as in like I'm gonna fight the easier fighters first and then come and fight you. No, when he said the easy side, when I said it's when Spence talked about his I'm gonna take the easy route, he was talking about fighting the fights that are easier to make, which is the fights that's on his own promotional side of the street. The fighters that are on PBC, that's what he was talking about. I'm gonna fight the fighters that's on PBC because those fights are easier to make because we don't have to negotiate between promoters. So this dude up here, bro, man, but he's acting like he don't know what Errol Spence meant when Errol Spence said that, and that's why I don't trust Crawford, bro. Crawford is like a lying, scheming type of dude, bro. The guy's a liar and a schemer, bro, and he does anything to lie and scheme and finagle the fans. You feel me? And I don't like that. So with that being said, bro, I hope Errol Spence destroy this man, bro, just for his like conniving